As a person who grew up in Aleppo, I'm not only passionate about the city and its cultural heritage, especially having lived in the old city myself, I also still have stakes in this city because I'm going to return there. Our house is still there. My friends and many family are still there.
I spent all my life in Aleppo. My family just recently moved from Aleppo, so I've been living the good days of Aleppo and also bad days of Aleppo. On the one hand, you know, it's quite difficult when you see your apartment from a satellite image, which is on a war zone, and you can, you know, thanks to today's technology, you can actually spot where was your apartment. And me coming from Syria, I am very happy and I'm very passionate to connect this world with what is happening on the ground. What are my friends doing? What are the people in Aleppo? How do they live? I'm happy to be the link between these two worlds.
Obviously, if you're talking about a regional problem, you probably should have some experts from that area. And so we've got two folks who were very much interested in the work that we were doing in the project when we issued a call for fellows. And they bring to us the Aleppo experience because they've lived there, they grew up there. Both of them have. They have a lot of connections there, both professionally and personally.
Aleppo Project is a collaborative, multidisciplinary project. The main aim is to include the voice of deprived, the voice of the weak, in the future reconstruction process. So to meet this aim, we employ different methodologies. We do surveys, we do field research, we write papers, analysis, satellite images.
Me being here at the CCNR enabled me to also connect with other researchers and academics at the School of Public Policy. And we worked on other relevant issues here, like migration.
We have one part of the project that's related to talking directly to refugees, and we did that through surveys, we did that through interviews, and we used a student research team to do that. In fact, it was their internship. And they traveled to Turkey, they met with refugees. We launched an online survey to find with many questions about what they thought would be important during reconstruction.
We even managed to send 100 questionnaires to Aleppo itself. So in the rebel-held area of Aleppo, they were filling out our questionnaires. So for us as students, it was an incredible result that we really can reach out those people who are affected by the problem, who could be included in the reconstruction.
We'll also have an open collaboration with the public in general. So the plan is, when we launch our website, to have an interactive part of it where folks can pin on a map their destroyed properties or pictures of the way Aleppo used to be, for two purposes. One, to create a living memory of the way that the city was, and the second, to help the reconstruction process by identifying the way things used to be and also confirming sort of the levels of destruction that these things now have.
Supporting these kind of organizations is very important because we have to understand that the youth, it's now that youth are gaining more importance and more attention. And we will need these young Syrians, talented Syrians, who are escaping the region. We need to somehow empower them, keep them, so they will reconstruct Syria.
CCNR, the Center for Conflict Negotiation and Recovery, brings together academics, researchers, policymakers and activists to develop policy tools to help communities hit by a violent conflict.